Hi, I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this is the Unlikely Minute. As you look back on Christmas of 2014, what are you going to remember? Are you going to remember that special card you received in the mail? Some time spent with a family? Some of the difficulty you encountered in taking down the decorations? What are you going to remember? May I suggest to you that you try to remember 3 words: in the manger. 3 times in the 2nd chapter of Luke's Gospel, he uses this phrase, in the manger. He is describing where Jesus is born and placed, of course, in the manger. 3 times he says this. Why 3 times? What is he trying to communicate to us? The manger is a sign, we know that. It's a sign of the Savior. It's a sign of hope. It's a sign of new life. It's a sign of the new creation. What does it mean for us today? In the manger. Jesus was not born in a palace. He was not born in the house of a wealthy merchant. He wasn't born in a home, at least not his home anyway. He was born in a forgotten manger. He was born in a place of weakness and neediness. He was born in a time in which the ruthless militaristic Roman Empire ruled Judea with an iron fist. He was born, and he cried, and he wailed, and he was helpless, and he was vulnerable. And 3 times Luke wants us to know that. Can you remember a time when you were in the manger? When you felt helpless, or vulnerable, or wanted to cry? In the manger. Keep those 3 words in mind. If you're going through a divorce right now, in the manger. If you have lost your job, in the manger. If you're going through chemotherapy, in the manger. If you're grappling with addiction or a mental illness, in the manger. If you are down, feeling sad, alone, misunderstood, remember those 3 words. In the manger. We are in the manger, and Jesus is there with us. It's so unlikely, the way God comes to us in this unlikely place, but it's good news. I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this is the Unlikely Minute.